once tried to shape the day. Of the noise and endless nonsense made the patience fade away. So she left the dusty blackboard for the calls that never sleep. Now she guides the roadside helpers through the dark the streets must keep. Hear the iron thunder rolling, hear the faithful shout the name. Every tear becomes cold fire, every sob ignites the flame. Ride the rails of wild devotion, bits and blessings feed the chain. Raise the signal lights to heaven. Here comes the Nasakumi train. In the quiet hours of midnight, when monitors light the room, she will wander Hyrule's forests through the twilight Zelda gloom. The halo rings and wasteland highways fall out dust beneath her feet. Indie worlds of pixel wonder, every strange adventure sweet. Blow the horn and wake the engines, let the shining rails ring sound. Every note a spark of lightning, shaking all the sacred ground. Hear the iron thunder rolling, hear the faithful shout the name. Every tear becomes a cold fire, every sun ignites the flame. Bits are ringing like cathedral bells, levels rising through the rain. Raise your voices higher, higher. Feed the Nasakumi train.
So sleepy. Good night.
Grease beneath her stubborn fingers, vintage steel beneath the sun. Bolts and engines sing submission when her clever hands are done. She can wrestle dying engines, bring old thunder back to life. Though the tools sometimes fight back, leaving scratches in the strife. Far across the gray Atlantic, where the rainy kingdoms lie, leaves a man with British patience, waiting for her by and by. Oliver beneath the fog light, dreaming of the day she'll land, when the raccoon queen of Tennessee on English soil will stand. Hear the iron thunder roaring, see the blazing numbers climb. Every bit a burning ember, every summer sacred sign. Level rising, let the roaring bells proclaim. All aboard the midnight engine, all aboard and shout her name. Through the smoke and streaming starlight, through devotion bright and plain. Glory, glory to the station. Here comes the Nasakumi train.
Welcome King Bucket.
raccoon girl crowned in pride.
Welcome Nezakumi.
Laughing at the word like bandits, look chaos in her stride. Classroom chalk and tired mornings, she once tried to shape the day. The noise and endless nonsense made the patience fade away. So she left the dusty blackboard for the calls that never sleep. Now she guides the roadside helpers through the dark the streets must keep. Hear the iron thunder rolling, hear the faithful shout the name. Every tear becomes cold fire, every sob ignites the flame. Ride the rails of wild devotion, bits and blessings feed the chain. Raise the signal lights to heaven, here comes the Nasakumi train. In the quiet hours of midnight, when monitors light the room, she will wander Hyrule's forests through the twilight Zelda gloom. The halo rings in wasteland highways, fallout dust beneath her feet. Indie worlds of pixel wonder, every strange adventure sweet. Blow the horn and wake the engines, let the shining rails ring sound. Every note a spark of lightning, shaking all the sacred ground. Hear the iron thunder rolling, hear the faithful shout the name. Every tear becomes the cold fire, every sun ignites the flame. Bits are ringing like cathedral bells, levels rising through the rain. Raise your voices higher, higher. Feed the Nasakumi train.
Welcome Kalan63.
Grease beneath her stubborn fingers, vintage steel beneath the sun. Bolts and engines sing submission when her clever hands are done. She can wrestle dying engines, bring old thunder back to life. Though the tools sometimes fight back, leaving scratches in the strife. Atlantic, where the rainy kingdoms lie, leaves a man with British patience, waiting for her by and by. Oliver beneath the fog light, dreaming of the day she'll land when the raccoon queen of Tennessee on English soil will stand. Hear the iron thunder roaring, see the blazing numbers climb. Every bit of burning ember, every summer sacred sign. Level rising, let the roaring bells proclaim. All aboard the midnight engine, all aboard and shout her name. Through the smoke and streaming starlight, through devotion bright and plain. Glory, glory to the station. Here comes the Nasakumi train. once tried to shape the day. The noise and endless nonsense made the patience fade away. So she left the dusty blackboard for the calls that never sleep. Now she guides the roadside helpers through the dark the streets must keep. Hear the iron thunder rolling, hear the faithful shout the name. Every tear becomes cold fire, every sob ignites the flame. Ride the rails of wild devotion, bits and blessings feed the chain. Raise the signal lights to heaven. Here comes the Nasakumi train. In the quiet hours of midnight, when monitors light the room, she will wander Hyrule's forests through the twilight's elder gloom. The halo rings in wasteland highways, fallout dust beneath her feet. Indie worlds of pixel wonder, every strange adventure sweet. Blow the horn and wake the engines, let the shining rails ring sound. Every note a spark of lightning, shaking all the sacred ground. Hear the iron thunder rolling, hear the faithful shout the name. Every tear becomes the cold fire, every sun ignites the flame. Bits are ringing like cathedral bells, levels rising through the rain. Raise your voices higher, higher. Feed the Nasakumi train. Grease beneath her stubborn fingers, vintage steel beneath the sun. Bolts and engines sing submission when her clever hands are done. She can wrestle dying engines, bring old thunder back to life. Though the tools sometimes fight back, leaving scratches in the strife. Far across the gray Atlantic, where the rainy kingdoms lie, leaves a man with British patience, waiting for her by and by. Oliver beneath the fog light, dreaming of the day she'll land when the raccoon queen of Tennessee on English soil will stand. Hear the iron thunder roaring, see the blazing numbers climb. Every bit a burning ember, every summer sacred sign.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nezakumi.
Let the roaring bells proclaim, all aboard the midnight engine, all aboard and shout her name. Through the smoke and streaming starlight, through devotion bright and plain, glory, glory to the station. Here comes the Nasakumi train.
Good morning. Where am I? Good morning. I was like, why are you still playing music? Good morning. Where am I? Oh shit. Good morning. I was making sure, because I'm on YouTube as well, making sure. Why do you mean my controller batteries are low? Oh, fuck. Fuck's sake, man. Okay. So apparently it didn't charge those. Okay. No big deal. I've got a charger. I was making sure that my YouTube stream was up and running, and I forgot the video was there. There we go. Seriously, dude? So he comes down. He was on my bed, my cat. And he comes down and as I'm like snacking on these chips because my sugar dipped. And like literally like right beforehand, I was like, let's go streaming. And then like maybe just like 5 minutes before I was set the stream, I just feel my body. I'm like, yeah, you know, like the low sugar type thing. So I'm just snacking some apple chips. No, it wasn't that. He comes up to me. He's like, meow, meow. And then he looks at his food dish, and I'm like, you've got biscuits in there. And I'm like, he probably wants some wet food. So I go over there, and this cat, I swear to God, he eats better than I do. Eat your food! Oh my God. So like, I'll tell you what I did. So like, he's got dry food and then wet food. There's 2 compartments, and I have a separate bowl for him. I know it doesn't look appetizing for a human, but for a freaking cat, like, bruh. You got your wet food, you got some of the, like, of that, like, you wanted them treaty tubes, you got some little catnip treats in there. And normally he'll eat all that. But lately, the wet food I've been getting him had been, like, tuna and salmon. Seafood. I try to, like, alternate it out. Yes, that's your food. Go eat. There you go. Thank you. Silly thing. I try to alternate it out so you don't get tired and stuff, you know. I usually get a combination whenever they have them on sale, but I had to get just the 1 box of like the chicken variety this past week because of money and finances. As much as I wanted to get the individual ones, even though they were on sale and it was a better deal, I couldn't afford to get them single, even on the sale. It was cheaper for me to get just a regular box that was also on a sale. But there's not as many in the box as I would have been getting singles, but it was still objectively cheaper. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta budget. It was end of the month, bills coming in. I just got my power bill. As y'all know, I pay the bills here. While my dad, his girlfriend, my grandmother don't pay a shit. I mean, my dad and his girlfriend will help me out with the bills sometimes. But they didn't send me any money this past month for bills. Power bill was $300. I told them that this morning. I was like, yeah, I got the power bill for the month. It's $300. And they're like, what? Well, it makes sense. It's been hot this month. We've been running air conditioners. And I'm like, uh-huh. I'm at work 40 hours a week. I come home. This is the most I do. And then, like, yeah, I was running my air conditioner. I run my air conditioner a little bit whenever I get home at night and before I go to work. And then, obviously, on the 2 days that I'm off. But I'm like, I know I'm not the one who's using the bulk of the electricity. Like, open up a window. I'm going to have to start doing that. I got to find some way because little man here, he's not allowed outside because the few times that he's been outside around the other cats, he's tried to get into spats with them. And I'm like, oh, hell no, we ain't getting, no, we're not going to risk you getting FIV or some kind of infection. So you're not allowed outside. I'm sorry. Without supervision. But he's figured out that he can run and then jump and get the door open and he can slip out. Because it's just a screen door. So I'm going to have to find some way to... What I'm thinking is...
How is everyone? Remember to play with me sometime.
And I'll put a nail there and then I'll get like a piece of twine or something and then just like wrap it around a nail. Keep the door shut. So I can have the inside door open while the outside screen door stays closed. So he can't do that and stuff. Because whenever I'm gone at work, I do that. But I have like a big old paint bucket that I prop up on the outside of the door. And stuff. So he can't get out. Window and everything's open. So it's... And fan is going. So... And he's got food. So it's not like, you know, like anything bad. It's just to keep him safe and stuff. And to keep my room cooled down. Thank you for eating your food now. But last night, you know, I had, because the work was so hot, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to run the air conditioner because I want the power bill going up. I had to put him in his crate, and then I just left my door open. What I did, because I'm like, I'm asleep, I don't want to risk you, you know, trying to get out at night and then wandering off somewhere, because he doesn't have a microchip yet. I'm thinking about getting him a microchip. I was looking at one of them collars that has like the tracker doohickey on it. But I was looking into them and some of them cost like a friggin' subscription, man. And I'm over here like, why? Like, I shouldn't have to pay for a subscription just to track my cat. But sadly I do. Oh, come on. Oh well. I'll just do it this way. Hold my hand, please. In hand. Thank you. Alright, apple chip.
Welcome resident _ trash panda.
Excuse me. Let me throw this away. What do you see? Do you see any great outdoors? Someplace that you want to be that you not want to be. Also, my headphones are still messed up, so if you hear that little bloop, like that's the thing that tells me that there's been something new posted in chat, whether it be a person or one of my little bots that just rolls stuff every now and then. Also, yes, I washed my hair, so this is just a thing on my hair because I'm too lazy to dry it. I literally like just got out. I literally had gotten out of the shower like 20 minutes before I was to go live. So yeah, that's been my morning. But yeah, if you hear that like little butted up, it just tells me that there is something. Oh shoot, I don't have my YouTube chat up on my streaming software. I should probably get that. Anyone on YouTube, I'm sorry. It just tells me that a new thing has been posted in chat so I can look at it. Excuse me. And that's only because I normally use a chatbot that reads chat off to me. But since I don't have my headphones, because I would link my little earbuds up to my PC, I'm not using that because it just backlog. It just loops. It gives a feed. It feedbacks through my mic what it does. So I'd rather have a feedback of the little but that I hear to let me know, because I'm using my peripherals instead of my little earbuds. So last stream I couldn't find my earbuds, and then I realized, oh shit, I put them in the frickin'. Where is my toolbox? I had left them in my pants, and I was washing them like a dumbass. And so the earbuds worked after I dried them out, but unfortunately the charging case is toast. It doesn't charge anymore. So I gotta deal with that. I gotta fix that. Where the heck is
Welcome
my
Theto
control
Sixton.
box? I need to mute that. Oh well. There it is. I'll just log into it on my phone. Also, hello Six, how are you? What's up? Yes, sign in. Excuse me, what? There's not gonna be a YouTube drop this week. I need to get back in on that. And I was gonna try to have one this week, but unfortunately with my whole schedule at work and how they were having me do that night shift, it threw my schedule off body-wise, like body-wise. So today I'm just getting back to a sense of normalcy, like, because yesterday I canceled stream because I was just so tired, and my boss doesn't work on Tuesdays, and yesterday he was like, oh, how was, like, you know, Tuesday, how was it, you know, you coming in right after, you know, you worked your night shift on Monday. And I'm like, I don't remember Tuesday. And I said, I barely remember this morning. And I'm still sitting at work last night, like, going insane due to, like, sleep deprivation. I'm like, I am so tired. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I want to sleep. And I even told him, I said, I almost called out today. He's like, well, I'm glad you didn't. And I'm like, yeah, I know you're glad I didn't. I'm tired. I want to pick these, but...
Incoming ad break.
Oh, okay. Wait, I can't use these as storage? Oh, that's a bummer. I'll pick this one now.
Well done.
Oh. Oh. Here. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Obviously I only got 41 subscribers over there. I want to promote it like so bad, and I've run ads, but they don't go nowhere, and I'm over here like, YouTube, what? Because, like, I don't have a lot of money to just boom, like, throw at it. I wish I had like $200-300 that I could just drop at a time, you know, for an ad. But like, I did a $50 ad a few weeks ago, and the way that YouTube ads work is that it goes per view, so it's a budget, and you run it for so long, and how many ads, and how many ads, not ads, but how many views you get determines how much of that budget is used. None of my budget got used. And I'm like, YouTube. And I made sure it was active. It said it's active and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I set it to where it was supposed to go out and all this other stuff, the categories, nothing. No views. The views came in after the ad was done. And I'm like, what the fuck, YouTube, you know? And it just makes me wonder, like, how did these people Well, I know how these people that are big now got big back in the day. It's because YouTube was new and, you know, it was just stroke of luck.
What can I do?
Oh, I didn't mean to skip your dialogue. I'm sorry. I only got 70, been doing it since 2017, I think. I mean, I've had this channel since 2012, but I only started posting content on it last year. So you could say I've been doing it since last year. I installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's do it. Because I got the side quests and stuff that I wanted to get done. I did those already last stream. Let's go. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Dr. Rizzo's distillation something.
Communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, hello. Good, I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
For real.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Unnatural drippage? Like, from where? Also, what is my camera doing? Like, why am I all the way over here? Seriously, I'm like, eh. Nope, wrong way. Hello. Alright. I'm gonna just turn that down a bit. Turn that up, turn this down. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down just a hair. Nope. Okay. That looks fine. No, I don't. Maybe it's my glasses. Maybe my glasses are dirty. They are dirty. Okay, now I can see better. Okay, and I'm sorry about my glasses and my lights. That is not something that I can really help too much. Okay, this looks adequate. Okay, awesome. Now I don't look all blurry, and now I'm not like over in the corner. I'm still over in the corner. What the fuck? Too far. Okay. Perfect. Hello. Hate when it happens. But like, what do you mean by unnatural drippage? Where is it coming from? Like, there's multiple orifices that drippage could come from. I can feel a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Oh,
What
lovely.
you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages,
Welcome
lack of
under to
supplies,
Big Tip
and basic
Gaming.
necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your
Nice to meet you. I'm Nezakomi.
Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. Also, hello, Big Top. How are you? What's up? I wasn't ignoring you. I was just listening to a cutscene. Are you driving or what's going on? I don't know what that emote is. Wait. Oh, it's a lurk emote. Appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Oh, I'll just slow down. You're asking me to get involved with the black market?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Yeah, that's a good question.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Okay.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys called Kelly.
Okay. Well, what's stopping me from leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of the colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so
No.
we may as well make it a better place. And we can
Okay.
start by reviving the Hope.
Cats. Cats, man. Oh, I should have went with the other option so I could see that one. Alright, I'll go Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove
There we go.
remarkably
That's
useful
better.
for you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last.
Okay, so...
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
People who actually fall to this seems far... It really does seem far-fetched. Like, if it projects a holographic image around me, like, what's gonna stop them from walking through it and being like, oh, this is a hologram? Who the fuck are you, actually?
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the
I mean,
disguise,
he's right.
walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay, why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
What the hell? Yeah, how the yeah, for real. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
All right, game devs. All right. How does this work? Science. just take it out of Word.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. All right, navigation terminal. Where is the navigation terminal? This thingy? Terra 2. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. An idyllic terrestrial planet, Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in its capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's laborers live in corporate-owned townships along the frontier. Okay. Independent orbital station in the remains of Halcyon's first colony ship, captained by Junli Tennyson and run by the descendants of the original crew. Let's go there.
The ground.
Okay, nice. Spacer's Choice Travel Advisory. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Breaker has approved
Incoming at break.
docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right, cool. Let's go. I was gonna say, what is?
Can we chat?
Yeah, sure. Hello. What's up, Marty?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junli Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
I mean, yeah. Sure, we can head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Let's go get this thingamabobber, I guess. Holographic shroud.
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
Excuse you, I've put on new armor recently. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Alright. What about this? Terminal. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread messages. From Bedford. Oh, I forgot to mention at my previous message. Silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Still. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, still. It's not exactly board approved, so don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Okay. Archive messages. Oh, dang. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and a tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard a guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore an ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Please respond. Hello. I hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed. You know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, wingman. Hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite a gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could even try color. You know, really tie on one. Let me know. Your new friend, Udom. Oh. Sent messages. To Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Ho-ho! So Hawthorne is like... Yeah, he was not... So Udom seems to be trying to be buddy-buddy friendly with Hawthorne, and Hawthorne's just like... Fuck off. He's like, fuck off. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. A sentry saber. Okay. What is a sentry saber? Is that... Do I already have that equipped? I do, yep. So, I am just going to... I'll keep it. For now. What is up in here? I'm gonna just take a look around. I haven't really taken a look around here yet. Examine? This is not a petunia. Nice to know. Okay. Oh. The Modern Steel Wrench in You. It's a book. This
How
book
is everyone? Remember to play with me sometime.
Alright. Spade. Banged up toolbox. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be easy way to lose a finger to a saw-toothed blade. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Pavardi. Oh, so this is Pavardi's little place. Her little room. Nice. Spacer's choice. Oh, she decorated it and everything. That's cool. Oh, this is Vicar Max's. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. Index of Banned Literature. Part 1, Various Qualifying Considerations. Part 2, Principal Rules of Restrictive Management. Part 3, Morals of Maximus of Banning Unethical Literature. Part 4, Proof of the Grand Architect and Predestination, a refundiation of the titles listed here within. Part 5, Consequences, the Mind, and the Will of Man when led astray. Part 6, Official List of banned titles. Part 7, Prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing of offenders. Alrighty. Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity in Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose. The glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. The Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings of these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. The Art and Science of Tossball. Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry. Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved. Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for the most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. Tossball trading cards. In mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus, Hammers, and the Tile Backers. Hello, Max.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition? What do you mean by that?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it? Or were they not religious?
On the contrary, they internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud when he became a vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What's this plan you keep talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right? So that's Grand Architect and the plan else. What else? Convenient way to control the masses. That's
It can
how
be
I
if
see
abused,
it.
but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the board and Halcyon, sadly, I believe you are correct.
Okay, seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Meaning it's a mutual situation at this point. What if the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
Oh, it's a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had family on the Hope.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Tell me again about the book you picked up that's in French. Remind me, what are your thoughts on the philosophist? Any idea where you can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Only one guy in this whole colony that can translate French? It seems like a bit of a long shot. What makes you so sure?
Oh, I'm anything but certain. But it's all I've got at the moment.
That makes
We
sense.
should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay. How will a crew manifest self-destruct on your scholar friend? How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard
Incoming ad
basketball
break.
and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How will crew manifest track down your scholar friend, though?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the philosophist's off-world destination.
Well, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain. Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Alright, let's go. As much as I love lore, I wonder who this was going to be for. So we've got 1, 2, 3 more rooms that we can fill. So we're bound to get 3 more people. Alright, so we got a little kitchen area. Toilet. Alright. let's go. Oh, look at the workbench. Install your mod. First select the item you wish to upgrade, then choose what type of mod you wish to install, scope, armor plating, etc. Finally, pick the mod to install it. Boom, you upgraded your item. Both weapons and armor can be modified. Mods can't be removed once they're used, so put them on your favorite gear. Stock weapons are built for the starting warrior who wants a custom personalized weapon, just like everyone else. Okay. So... I don't have any mods. Do I have... I don't have any mods. Nope. Okay. No problem. What is this? Oh, that's a grenade launcher, right? Tinker. Oh. What's the difference? Light pistol. Light pistol. Oh, okay, so that's mine. I'm just gonna do this. I'm going to... Heck yeah. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know I was doing that much. Okay. Oh, I need to stop now. Okay, anyways, that seems decent on the damage now. Alright, let's go, guys. Yes, hello. Hi. What is it? Smacky, smack, 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 smack. Scratch, scratch. Smack, 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 smack. What is it? I was trying to put my controller down to get you, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, what? You didn't like the fact that I had a lot of cords? He's like, I can't get a foothold. There's a cord here and there's a cord there. You are so silly. Come here. We'll get you a drink first. Come here. Yes, yes, I know, I know. Scratchy scratch. Head scratch, ear scratch, scratchy scratch, chin scratch. Yes, 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 little bitty baby. Butt scratch. You coming back up? You just gonna sniff my shoe now? What are you doing? Are you coming up here or are you sniffing the ground? Alright. I'm watching you. Select up to 2 companions that accompany you. Yes. We'll take them both. Oh, buddy. That's my shoe. It's been outside. That's why it smells like outside. Yes, yes. Good kitten. Yes, you're good. Good kitty. Good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a very good boy. Alright, where are we? We're at the Groundbreaker. Damn, big old ship. Yes, that... Can I help you? You're sniffing like it's the end of the world. Hello, Jane Elson.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Okay. Well, let's hope so. Wait, Steve Door?
Huh? We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
I feel that. Steve Door. Oh, it's a.
Carry on.
Okay, it's like a job profession. Fighter crew. Pavardi, are you good? Is this Pavardi? Yeah, that's Pavardi.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
I think. Are you good, Pavardi? You're walking into shit. Okay, let's go find this.
That's not the point. This hack would just knock out one of my workers.
Innocent woman.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better. This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a treat.
Alright. Interesting lore. A stevedore is a worker or a company responsible for loading and unloading cargo ships at a port. Another term for dock worker. Oh, okay. I'd never seen the term before, and I was like, stevedore, that's an interesting name. Then I see another person with it. I was like, oh, it's a job title. Never mind. Vending machines.
Right this way.
Oh, hell no. Fuck you. Board approved. Halcyon board mandated. By now. What are we looking at? Oh, okay. Nice. I like it. What's over in here? Not much. Okay. Let's carry on. Hello, Corporal Leonard Wheeler.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go. Oh, no. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I don't have an ID. What happens then?
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
What if I told you I'm a newly thought colonist from the Hope?
I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then I'd take the safety off my gun and kindly ask you to move along.
It's a good thing she didn't say that then, right? Right, sir?
Sure, kid. Right.
Oh, I don't look anything like Hawthorne, though.
Welcome,
Chris,
Chris
hello,
Kazine.
what's up? How are you? Oh. Oh, God.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I was literally looking at the terminal logs earlier, and this is It was like, oh yeah, sorry about getting your ship impounded twice, accidentally. Sorry about that. Terminals, my bad. They're useless and unreliable, much like your ship. And now I come here. Oh yeah, your ship's being impounded. Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm just going through reading lore and having fun. I'm stuck here. I take it back. I'm the Hawthorne, and that isn't my ship. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
So it's because he hasn't been getting his messages responded to. He's like, I know how to get his attention. Impound the ship. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll talk to him, straighten this out. This has to be a mistake.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
I'm not gonna do your job for you.
Now, hold on, it'll just take a minute.
Fine, what is it?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of sand cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys.
Offense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Can I find a job around here? What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a fun guy. So there's tension between Groundbreaker and the board?
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop.
Incoming ad break.
All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yeah, your station's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it, but what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
What have you been up to, though, Chris? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board, That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
How does Halcyon Holdings work anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
That thing I told you about being a constant to hope? Completely true.
You got a funny sense of humor, friend. Can't say I much get it, but I admire your commitment to the bit. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
How does Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all the company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help.
I didn't think there were any independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Well, what about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Oh, I'm looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Alright. How about something long-term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
Makes sense.
All right.
Looking for a drink, any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Alright, see you around.
Be seeing you.
Alright, so we need to go to engineering for Barty. Udom, Bedford, Gladys. Let's go to Gladys first. Oh, a quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay. Workbench. Security. Gladys. So like, oh, okay, so I can't go through. So it's down. Okay, so how do I equip the thing?
Nice to meet you. I'm Nezakomi.
There it is. Just hold up. Okay.
Passage to Monarch is restricted for.
So how do I equip it? Well, that is barred. Heavy ammo, light ammo, big cartridge, grenade launcher. Hell yeah. Excuse me, sorry.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Alrighty. Rest and go.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Well, let's talk to this Gladys woman first. I need to run to the bathroom really badly. So I will be right back, guys. I apologize. Why is it doing a thingy? Come on.
Thunder lingers. Lives a raccoon girl crowned in pride, laughing at the world like bandits. Look, chaos in her stride. Classroom chalk and tired mornings. She once tried to shape the day. The noise and endless nonsense made the patience fade away. So she left the dusty blackboard for the calls that never sleep. Now she guides the roadside helpers through the dark the streets must keep. Hear the iron thunder rolling, hear the faithful shout the name. Every tear becomes cold fire, every sob ignites the flame. Ride the rails of wild devotion, bits and blessings feed the chain. Raise the signal lights to heaven, here comes the Nasakumi train. Quiet hours of midnight, when monitors light the room, she will wander Hyrule's forests through the twilight cellar gloom. The halo rings and wasteland highways fall out dust beneath her feet. Indie worlds of pixel wonder, every strange adventure sweet. Blow the horn and wake the engines, let the shining rails ring sound. Every note a spark of lightning, shaking all the sacred ground. Hear the iron thunder rolling, hear the faithful shout the name. Every tear becomes a cold fire, every sun ignites the flame. Bits are ringing like cathedral bells, levels rising through the rain. Raise your voices higher, higher. Feed the Nasakumi train. Stubborn fingers, Tinted steel beneath the sun. Bolts and engines sing submission when her clever hands are done. She can wrestle dying engines, bring old thunder back to life. Though the tools sometimes fight back, leaving scratches in the strife. Atlantic, where the rainy kingdoms lie, leaves a man with British patience, waiting for her by and by. Oliver beneath the fog light, dreaming of the day she'll land when the raccoon queen of Tennessee on English soil will stand. Hear the iron thunder roaring, see the blazing numbers climb. Every bit a burning ember, every summer sacred sign. Level rising, let the roaring bells proclaim. All aboard the midnight engine, all aboard.
Thank you for your patience. I am back. Oh yeah, let's just steal it right there in front of her. Hello, Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Alright, I don't think I want any of those. Phineas sent me, he said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay. No natural ingredients or nothing. Just like store-bought. I'm concerned.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Okay. 10,000 bits! Damn! Since Phineas sent me? He checked for discount?
Incoming ad break.
He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Oh, tell me about this opportunity then.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Okay.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here, let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
Okay.
She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Okay. Maybe it's some sort of automated message?
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
If it's a corporate tower with something to hide, why the SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck. and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
So you need someone to snoop around for you?
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
You can count on me.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart.
All right.
You know where to find me.
Purple berry punch.
Take a candy with you.
Hell yeah. Woo, we leveled up. Alright, let's see what we got. So I'm fine here. I'm gonna put some stuff into guns. Melee. Defense. Do stealth. I'll do leadership. Sweet. Perks. Okay. So let's see. Slow to world. Attack kind of lasts longer. Rider walk speed. Sprint speed. They're not slow, you're just fast. Some unsexual adjustments work with side alignment tool. Companion crit chance. Damage per flaw. Okay. Additional ammo grenade stack of vendors. More carrying capacity. Recharge rate. Time dilation. Unlocked ability to fast travel when encumbered. 50% XP from companion kills. Vendor prices go down. I'm gonna do this. The 50% more XP from companion kills. That seems valuable right now. Alright. So many quests. So I got companion quest, drinking sapphire wine, empty man. Oh yeah, that's Vickers, and this is Vickers. This is parties. Oh, passage anywhere. I'm gonna sell a nav key. That's off your job. Investigating stress on Terror 2. Sending a copy of a stress signal on Terror 2. Someone Rose Way supposedly abandoned and to clear up. Pest requesting help. If there are corporate operations hiding there, it's likely you'll find some valuable data to sell back to Gladys. Solution vital. Doctor wanted Dorset. Oh yeah. I need to do that. We'll do this real quick. We'll do this. Because I have to wrap stream up in about 20 minutes. As I have to get ready for work and whatnot. Oh, hello. Requires rest and go key card. Rest and go key card. Oh, hell.
Quietly now.
Yep. Toughen. Armor mod. Armor. Oh, I was reading that. I should have held that down. What is that? Still nanospace. Okay. A chef hat. Officer spine. Ooh. Get cartridge. Yep. Sweet. Overtime kit. Okay. So, what is it that I got there? Armor mod skill kit increases your dialogue and leadership skills. Ooh. Yes, please. And then I got this too. Bug kit. Increases your melee and defense skills. Increases body armor and helmet armor ratings against physical damage. Set of armored plates to reinforce a piece of armor's protection, blocking incoming damage below a certain intensity level. Okay.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Well, let's make our way down to, I guess this is the med bay.
Are you listening to me, Mfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
Hello.
I am not making a scene.
Alright. Cool. Let's do this. Save game. I'm like early game, and it's like I can't be. I'm not seen.
What did you do?
Oh, okay. Load game. I really just wanted to see what would happen.
I'll keep quiet.
What is this? Does this say sick marauder? Oh, Mardet. Oh dear. I just wanted to see what would happen. Is all. I'm sorry, Doctor? Is this the 1950s? Doctors recommend smoke a pack of Camels a day. It's good for your health.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your ship. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try to find him. Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why is that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
Gotta find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Alright. So... Alrighty. Let's go find Junley Tennyson? Okay. Oh, I was supposed to. Oh, there she is. Never mind. Terror on Monarch with Ruth Bella as Halcyon Helen, Spencer Woollark as Chief of the Savages, featuring real monsters from the doomed world. Oh, love. 12 amazing episodes.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junling's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardets
Okay.
would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Sounds like fun.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Nope, haven't seen them. Auntie Cleo's. Hello.
RT greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Not right now. Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Not right now. I fixed the robot. You should be grateful. You're welcome. Groundbreaker promenade discovered.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Hello.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nice Kumi. Nice place you've got.
Incoming
I'm
at
captain
break.
of the Unreliable, though my ship's a bit grounded at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardets, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
How is everyone? Remember
Once
to
I get
play
out
with
of,
me sometime.
Impound and bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Lots of them board spies,
Welcome
board
exotic
spies.
underscore
Makes it hard to
Dino.
trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Hi, honey bun. I hope your day's going well. I'm wrapping up here soon. Just finishing off some little side quests. We got out of Emerald Vale. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate spies. We got to trade outsiders. Seem different. So welcome aboard. Party, you want to talk to Junlei? Junlei, here you go.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Don't need to be so formal, Pavarti. I'll just nudge her. Yeah, you did miss it. Well, it's not, you haven't missed much. It's been just me running around talking to people. I just got off of Vale, and I've been going through, I've been getting lore, I've been reading stuff. I've been getting to know some new characters and stuff. Counting stock is not fun. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3. Just pretend you're to count from Sesame Street. 1, 2, Just pretend you're to count. 1, 2, 3. I love you. No, but I've been enjoying the game. But yeah, I've just been going around. I've been getting to know lore. I've been getting to know a little bit more about my 2 party members and some of the new characters that we're meeting. And I got on a groundbreaker. My ship's been impounded. And I'm just grabbing side quests at this point.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Silently encourage Parvati. Don't be shy about ripping his tab off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
She is so awkward. Whisper, nice job, Pavarti. I had some other questions for you.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
Seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of the problem.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Back bays? Am I supposed to know where that is? How do you know that the parts are still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Alright. Got it, I'll take care. Back bays, am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned, and a haven for miscreants now.
Okay. I get those parts where they... You can't get those parts anywhere else. Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever is down there? Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get those parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Oh no.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Why so protective? Flash a rude gesture with both hands, none taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
You can't get those parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Their negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Can we try to talk this out with whoever is down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and
Makes
they
sense.
don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
I'll get those parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Yes, my boy. What do you need? Are you in need of love? How's that? Are you in need of scritches? You're a good boy. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, little good boy. Okay, so I need to get parts for her. I see you. I see you. I see you. You gonna do it? Yep. Oh, and he just unplugged the cord for the capture card. He's just a little baby. He says, I want to be center of attention. Please, let me be center of attention. Borla, you knocked the cord, you knocked the thing. Look at the kitty cat. Isn't he cute? He is so cute. You knocked my cable for the capture card out. Show them your beautiful face. Oh, no. He says, no, Mom. I don't want to show my face on camera. I just want to hide my face and cuddle. See, he's just a little baby. You got sharp little claws, buddy. Please do not make biscuits on my neck. Sharp claws. Yeah. Just a baby. Just a little bitty baby. Oh, Lord. Come on. Well, I mean, I've got signal to my TV. There we go. He is just the teeniest, tiniest, littlest of babies. Okay. So, anywho, it's that time again. I have to wrap up the stream, unfortunately, because I have to go be a adult and get ready for works. So let's see. Who do we have? Star Fox Adventures, Mr. Face, Mr. Bappuccino, Assassin's Creed, Power Washing Moon, Final Fantasy, Bridge of Spirits. I am going to... Let's go see Miss Blue Panda Jam. I met her a few weeks ago. What I did... She's from South Africa. She's playing a new game as well called, let's see, she says first playthrough, called Kenna Bridge of Spirits. So on the YouTube side, thank you all. Thank everyone for coming and stopping by. Appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next stream. And as for everyone on Twitch, let's go say hi to Miss Panda Jam. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Where thunder lingers lives a raccoon girl crowned in pride, laughing at the world like bandits. Look, chaos in her stride. Classroom chalk and tired mornings. She once tried to shape